Okay, now we're going to look at end behavior. And end behavior can get very confusing um, with increasing and decreasing functions. Notice that this function, the function is decreasing, and then it increases, then it decreases, as we can see what the function is doing. But when we're looking at the behaviors at both ends of the function, so here is the beginning end. It's kind of weird because normally I call this the beginning behavior, and this is called the ending behavior because that's the direction the function is going. So at the beginning behavior, and that's what I'm going to use for terminology, the beginning behavior says as x goes negative, as x decreases, gets smaller and smaller, y goes up. So as x decreases, y increases. And that's why these terms can get really confusing with the function itself, right? Because in this case, the function is decreasing down to this point. So, but on the other side, if we look at this end behavior, so remember this is beginning behavior, end behavior. We're going to start at 0 or somewhere inside the function. It doesn't matter really where. We're going to go to the right. So as x gets larger, as x increases, as x gets larger, what's happening to y? Y is getting smaller, so y is going down. So as x increases, y decreases. And that's the difference between the behaviors. So notice I'm going to call this beginning behavior. This is going to be end behavior. So just keep that in mind on the beginning and the ending side of those. Okay. So if we're looking at this, we're going to look at some other functions and some other graphs. Notice in this case, it's a line. So the beginning behavior is as x goes negative, as x goes to the left, y goes up. So as x decreases, y increases. As x increases, y decreases. Okay, so as x increases, y increases, x decreases, y decreases. That's not true because as x increases, y does not go up. As x increases, y increases on B, right? X goes to the right. It's telling me that y goes up. That's not true. And so it looks like it's either C or D. So let's figure it out from here. So as x increases, goes to the right, y goes up. Y goes down, which is the decreases part. So as x goes to the right, y goes down. That is either C or D. Now, as x decreases, y decreases, and it doesn't. But as x decreases, y increases, y goes up. So the answer would be D. Okay, that's what D is. Okay, last one. So end behavior of a nonlinear function. So now we can take a look at a more complicated type of function, and we can see what's going on in this particular case. Sorry about that. So notice here on the beginning behavior, as x decreases, y decreases. So as x decreases, y decreases. So as x decreases, y decreases. So it's either this one or it is this one. So it's either A or C. And then as x increases, y increases. So either A or C. So as x increases, y increases. So it has to be A. And there it is. And so make sure you go back and you understand that. Hopefully that makes sense. We're done with this particular lecture. We've gone through all the definitions of everything. And this is a lot more visual. So sometimes this is a little easier for students to get through.